attention. I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
It's the Ball Rated Podcast.
This world still got a chance. Yeah!
The president in 1981. Which Star Wars episode was the destruction of Alderaan? Grab the smartest friends, you know it's time to start the game. R-rated trivia, we're here to train your brain.
I don't think I give enough shout-outs and props, by the way, to the creator of our song in every show. That's actually Mac Joseph from the punk band Zombie. And he hosts our game for us every single Thursday at Jake Carver's in Wallingford. You go play hot trivia there and check out Zombie. It's Z-O-M-B-I-I. Is that how it is, Colt? I think that's how they spell it. Z-O-M-B-I-I. I don't understand.
I don't know.
Try that when you search it up, and then if that doesn't work, you'll figure it out. Punk rock CBD, Zombie. It is Goldberg. It is Bar Rated Entertainment live for the week of the 26th of September, 2022. Man, this week is flying by, and so did this day. That's why we're starting about 20 minutes after we usually do. We're going to play a game, though. Crown.live/Hot Fingers. Your category for today is, what is it? The Judd Apatow Universe quiz. Judd Apatow, he made all those funny movies. Did 40-Year-Old Virgin. Basically anything with Seth Rogen, James Franco before he became all creepy and got X'd out of Hollywood. Jonah Hill, all these movies too. So if you know about Judd Apatow, now's your time to either play live or if you're watching this video afterwards on our YouTube or Facebook channels, play with yourself. I don't care how so or when so, just have some fun. I'm always joined by my two co-hosts, Barris and Colt. We already saw Colt. Here is Mr. Barris. How you doing today? Hey, you've got a review for us at the end of the show as well, right before we do our schedule. And I haven't caught up yet. So you're going to do, are we 5 or 6 episodes in so far on House of the Dragon?
We're currently 5 episodes in right now. No, 6 episodes in. 7 is next week.
6 months was last night. Okay.
Yeah, and a lot of time has gone by, over 10 years. So
wow,
it's a lot to catch up on. But I'm just going to review one short part about last night's episode. And,
as long as there's no spoilers, I haven't seen it yet. That guy? Okay.
That's the guy.
We'll find out. We'll find out who that guy is in just a sec. Crowd.live/Hot Fingers. We have your phrase of the week at the end of the video. Colts, the people last week, they kind of figured it out, but there were so many words jumbled up and mixed up that it was quite challenging. So I haven't looked at what this week's is yet, and it's pretty scrambled, but it's usually a phrase, and if you get that right, you're going to get 200 points added onto your Hot Fingers games and 5 points added onto your bar rated points. Don't forget about the question of the week as well. Put in the comments, by the way, and tell us what is your favorite Judd Apatow movie while we're getting people signed up. And I'll start with, how about Colt? What would your favorite Judd Apatow movie be?
The most recent one I've watched, but I haven't watched all of it, was The King of Staten Island. And that was pretty good from what I saw.
I never watched it.
Yeah.
It's on HBO, I think. Maybe not anymore.
One of my favorites, I see it streaming here and there. One of my favorites, I mean, he's done everything from The Cable Guy, Year One, Forgetting Sarah
Is he part of
Marshall.
Superbad?
I think he was part of Superbad.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, he was in Superbad.
That's my favorite.
My second favorite I'll at least throw out to you is Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. Just as great as John C. Reilly
that was
is.
an option.
No, that's an option. but I'm gonna ruin it. Everybody, it's another music-related one. And the greatest Judd Apatow movie of all time is Get Him to the Greek with Russell Brand and Jonah Hill.
Oh, that movie is so funny.
What drug does P. Diddy take, and then he gets all like hopped up? Isn't it like a mix between
Jeffrey
filling the wall?
Yeah, he smokes a Jeffrey, furry walls.
Smokes
Yeah,
a Jeffrey,
it's a weed laced with every single thing. Jana
which
King
is a
saying
sequel to Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
But want to hear something funny? I didn't see Forgetting Sarah Marshall until after I watched Get Him to the Greek. I didn't know it was not really a sequel, but like the same universe.
Most of the movies are in the same universe. We're going to get to that with some of the questions in this game. So crowd.live/hot fingers. We're going to get to our game in just a couple minutes. But before we do that, we have a segment at the beginning of every single show telling you about important things that happened in history. And it comes to you from a lagomorph, or a rabbit, that is. Her name is Frankie. And this is a segment that we call, well, easily, This Week in History with Frankie the Rabbit. Enjoy. We'll be right back. Busy rabbit, huh? We lots of little pop culture, but
that was kind of rude. Yeah.
Oh, that came out in the same day, though. That's pretty cool.
It is impressive. Hey, we learned something new. Rocky Horror Picture Show. I think I saw that pop up on Instagram, too. Speaking of Instagram, @RatedTNT is how you follow us. Or if you want to check out our newest event, it's called Aero Dodge. You can check that out at Play Aero Dodge on social media. But right now on your phone, you should be going to crowd.live/hot fingers. Keep your reviews or your comments coming in. And don't forget to like this video as well. And get ready to play. Our schedule will come up at the end. We have a lot of new locations starting this week. We'll get to that as well as some theme games. I can just tell you real quick before, for the people that are watching, we have 2 Harry Potter theme games happening this week. One of them will be in Portland at the Hop Knot, and then also in New Haven at Olives and Oil, respectively. Both the same game, Hop Knot, and at Olives and Oil. So go and check that out.
And don't forget to mention prizes for best costume there, too.
Best costume prizes, yes. That's most of our theme games. You wear a costume, you're going to get some, at least some extra points. All right, we started late on our broadcast, but we are going to start our trivia game right now. So good luck to you all. We're going to do the Judd Apatow Universe. So good luck to you. The winner of this game wins free passes for an upcoming Aero Dodge event. None are currently scheduled right now, but we're going to get you in for free. We got some, hopefully some big announcements in the next week with some new events for Aero Dodge, as we've just been busy. We've just been really, really busy with trivia is the main thing. And we're hiring too. So we'll talk about that, excuse me, after the game. But let's get it going. Crowd.live/hot fingers. And of course, Barris and Colt can't win because they're going to be working at the Aero Dodge event anyways. They're playing. So here we go.
That's what my favorite Judd Apatow movie is.
Nobody cares what your favorite is. Nobody cares. I'm kidding. That's one too.
Yeah, he was.
Okay, I have to change my initial. Okay, so Get Him to the Greek is second. Anchorman's the first.
Oh yeah,
but not Anchorman 2. Anchorman 2's got funny parts.
Anchorman 2 is terrible.
If you didn't know, Ron Burgundy has a podcast out. Highly recommend.
I listen to it quite frequently too.
So good.
Yeah, no, Anchorman 2. Before we even start this, I haven't started the game yet. I'm ready to click it. Anchorman 2, the first 2/3 of the movie are excellent. At least it starts off strong. Brick is good. Steve Carell is amazing in it. He should have gotten an Academy Award for his Brick, and then having Kristen Wiig be his love interest in it is excellent. And then the third act of the movie just goes so crazy, and just there's the shark and the dog. Exactly. He's in a lighthouse, and then the dog chases the shark away. They did the bears again. It's just, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. All right, here we go. We're going to start our game. Let's get things going. So good luck to you. Here it is, and thanks for watching this, everybody. We got 7 people signed in to play. And if you're doing this afterwards, just put in the comments how well you've been on the game. All right, here we go. Question number 1. Question number 1 is this. What 2005... Do I have it set up the right way? Okay. What 2005 film marks Judd Apatow's feature film directing debut? All right, was it Wedding Crashers, Man in the House, Monster-in-Law, or The 40-Year-Old Virgin? So Judd Apatow will find out that, he's been around for a while. We'll be asking questions about his TV stuff that he did originally. But what was his very first directorial debut movie? What did you say, Barris?
I'm guessing 40-Year-Old Virgin.
You're saying 40-Year-Old Virgin. Monster-in-Law getting a vote to the correct answer is, in fact, 40-Year-Old Virgin. And he was working together on Anchorman. He was a producer and a co-star in Anchorman. He did not direct that. Steve Carell wrote the 40-Year-Old Virgin based on a sketch he had done in Second City. So good job to everybody getting that. Zalman tied with Jana in the lead. Barris up there as well. And the Wretched Harmony is got 0 points in the game.
Great
Here's
name.
your next. I know, I like it. Question number 2. For which of his earlier films did Judd Apatow make the pseudo-sequel This Is 40? So This Is 40 is a sequel to what movie? Okay. Is it Bridesmaids, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, Funny People, or Knocked Up? So it's basically...
Funny People was good, too.
I never saw... it's
I'm not sure about this one.
Bridesmaids?
Bridesmaids is really good. I would put that under Anchorman for my favorite Judd Apatow movie.
All right, well, I have to watch
I just forgot about it.
83% are saying Knocked Up, and Knocked Up is the correct answer. The leads, Paul Rudd and Debbie, are supporting characters, and Knocked Up is when we first meet them. Jason Segel shows up in that movie as well. Zalman, Barris, Colt, first, second, and a third. As Wretched Harmony, still no points. Jana slipping up on that one and falling down to 6. But we still have 8 questions left out of these 10. First 8 are multiple choice, and this will be a picture question. What frequent Judd Apatow collaborator is married to the director in real life? All right. It'll be Kristen Wiig, Leslie Mann, who was in that This Is 40, Kristen Bell, or Elizabeth Banks.
I know she's blonde.
Well, she's definitely blonde. We know that, or at least Kristen Wiig is blonde in this picture. Let's see what our answers are that came in. 100% saying Leslie Mann.
Whoa.
Leslie Mann is the correct answer.
I was guessing.
You just said in the aforementioned This Is 40, but they're a cable guy they had met. And the rest is history. All right. Zalman still got that. Barris, Colt, Hand of the King. Everybody except for Wretched Harmony, who just might not even be playing.
Tied with
it's all right.
Barris.
They're it is a tie right now. Colt in second. Ooh. Here we go. Here's your next question. All right. What musical comedy earned Judd Apatow a Grammy nomination for co-writing the title song? He's done a lot of different movies. Let's see what we have for your multiple choice on this one. Pitch Perfect, School of Rock, Walk Hard, or That Thing You Do. He's been involved in so many movies. Not necessarily movies involved in all of these. Let's see how we did. 100% saying Walk Hard, because I said it was one of my favorite. And yes, that would be the correct answer on that one. And all those co-writers got put on there. They lost Peter Gabriel's Down to Earth from the film WALL-E. How can you fight with Peter Gabriel and beat that out? Like Walk Hard should have won. All right, everybody got points there. Zalman's still in the lead by just a few points. Here is question number 5. This is another great one. You don't mess with the Zohan. There's not too many movies written about Israeli special forces. And it's a wild movie we haven't seen. What food has 1,000 uses and you don't mess with the Zohan? Written by Judd Apatow, Adam Sandler, and Robert Smigel, who's also Courage the Insult Comedy Dog. Not Courage. What's his name? What's the insult dog?
Triumph.
Courage the cowardly dog.
For me to poop on.
Yes, to poop on. That's Robert Smigel. Hummus, salsa, Cool Whip, or egg whites? What is the food that has 1,000 uses? Hummus, 83%. And yes, we're talking Middle Eastern. Hummus would be the correct answer. And it's bringing on an Israeli and Palestinian share for the love of this stuff. They using it hair gel, toothpaste, fire retardant. Hummus is good in everything. And isn't it? Hummus is delicious. Zalman,
I love
Harris, and Cole got that wrong. What did you put, Cole?
Put Cool Whip.
Cool Whip. No, not Cool Whip.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it.
Never seen it. Oh, you got to watch that one. If you like Adam Sandler movies, and then John Turturro is in it, and he's the shawarma king. He's like a terrorist. And Dave Matthews is in Zohan, and he's like a super racist hillbilly white trash trucker that's like coming after them at the end and like leading this whole
Matthews band.
horde.
Dave Matthews. Dave Matthews band.
Yes.
Dave Matthews band. Dave Matthews plays a white trash, like white supremacist trucker. And you don't mess with his own.
Big news to me.
It's hilarious. All right, here's your next question. Which Freaks and Geeks alum wrote and starred in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, produced by Judd Apatow? Of course, Freaks and Geeks was one of the first projects that Judd Apatow was ever producing and writing. Was it Sam Levine, Jason Segel, Martin Starr, or James Franco?
Yeah, that's his
Martin Starr. He's standing in front of that Eternal thing. He's the guy that he's the teacher in.
He's in Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I guess
And
they
he was
invited.
He was also used to be in a
The
show called
Incredible
Party
Hulk.
Down. That was really good.
Oh, He
Yeah.
was in the Incredible Hulk. He was supposed to be the same character back when he was in college. And then
In Silicon Valley. He's in a lot of good
Oh yeah.
Silicon Valley is, he's the guy with the long hair in Silicon Valley. Jason Segel, 100% Jason Segel is absolutely the correct answer. Wanted to pass Jason Segel, the 40-year-old virgin, but couldn't get the studio to prove him. So they put together Forgetting Sarah Marshall. And there you go. What do we got? Zalman, Harris, Hand of the
Doing
King
all right.
now in fourth. Both back in there, and Tamrock's 88 points are there, but still in sixth. Here is question number 7. All right, well, let's see how many people get there. What's Saturday Night Live Paparazzi Magnet co-wrote 2020's The King of Staten Island with Judd Apatow? Is it Pete Davidson who stars in it, Michael Che, Colin Jost, or Alex Moffat? Who's Alex Moffat? I don't watch Saturday Night Live.
Alex Moffat.
Hey, Derek.
He does.
Guy who just
I think he does the impression of like Putin.
No, that was Beck Bennett. He was Eric Trump.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, the guy that just bought a boat.
Yeah, guy who just bought a boat.
I don't watch enough SNL these days. Pete Davidson, I don't think he's funny at all, but people seem to love him. And there you go. It was, King of Staten Island. It's basically taken over over his life. Basically. There you go. Haven't seen that one either. I don't really care to. Zalman is holding on to things right now with a perfect game. 7 out of 7. 7, please. Jana is now up in third. And Hand of the King falls all the way to 6th. Very tight game. Here is your next question. Your last multiple choice. This one looks interesting. I haven't. Who's it? Keegan Michael Key is in this. A couple other good actors. What is the title of Judd Apatow's 2022 Netflix film featuring an isolated film crew resuming work during the COVID-19 pandemic? All right. Was it Movie 19, The Bubble, Coronarama, or The Mask of COVID?
I have no idea.
Yeah. See, I'm actually, but I
watched this.
Was it good?
Not really.
No, okay, then I'm going to just. Well, you got to worry about most movies that
right.
came out just streaming first, because then, like that Pinocchio movie on Disney Plus, it's supposed to be not even a movie. It's supposed to be so bad, which I can't imagine how you could mess up a live action Pinocchio.
I watched it. It was just.
That's what everybody's saying, but then it's like I don't understand how. Yeah, but they put it on streaming. But then you get a movie like Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, which was, to me,
awesome.
One of the greatest movies that came out whatever year it came out. And if it was in theaters, it should have made a lot of money, and it could be the best comedy of the year. If not, I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. but I haven't seen
Disney
another
has
movie.
it.
I agree.
But
Yeah, Chippendale
I don't
Rescue
speak
Rangers,
for the
hands
general
down.
public.
Really,
They killed it. Absolutely killed it. The Lonely Island, who basically helped produce that. 67% saying the bubble, and the bubble is absolutely correct. Oh, Patrick
That's-
Pasquale is in that too. I'm seeing right there as one of. Is that David Duchovny also in that picture?
Yeah, Fred Armisen.
Right.
in it.
Fred Armisen. That's a good casting. Yeah. All right, Bubble is inspired by filmings of Jurassic World. Actors lived together in a hotel during the shoot. All right, does that change anything? Zalman's still in the lead.
That was too slow.
Bear's still in second. Jana's still in third. It's still anybody's game. Here is your annoying ninth question, ladies and gentlemen. The annoying ninth question is this. Let's see. All right, you have to write in your answer. What actor who wrote Superbad, Drillbit Taylor in the Pineapple Express movie, was still a teenager when he was discovered by Judd Apatow? Write in your answer. This person is in this picture somewhere. You know, a lot of famous characters from Judd Apatow's movie. Not very very multicultural casting that I'm seeing Judd Apatow does there. I'm actually looking at the characters that are in there. That's Mila Kunis. I guess she's. Where's she from?
She's like she's not Israeli. She's like some sort of. Is she?
All right. Yeah, I know her Russian's her
Yeah, I think
language.
she's Korean.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. But Seth Rogen, 100% of the answers coming in for Seth Rogen, and it is Seth Rogen, of course. Yeah, he's got a great website called Houseplant, by the way, that you can buy pottery that he's designed and sold. It's so neat. But yeah, he started off with Freaks and Geeks, and then in Undeclared as well, and then ultimately producing Superbad in 2007. So good job for everybody getting that right. Zalman, Jana, Barrett. Ooh, Barrett falls down as Jana with hotter fingers.
Gotta be quicker than that.
And yeah, in second. But here you go. Your final question is going to be your bonus question, and it is worth 200 points, and you only have 10 seconds to answer it. It will be the hardest question of the round. And here we go. Here's question number 10. I'm going to just let you read it quick. What short-lived comedic series netted Judd Apatow's first Emmy Award? First Emmy Award that Judd Apatow won was for what series? Was it The Critic, Freaks and Geeks, Undeclared, or The Ben Stiller Show? See how we answer on this one. His first Emmy was for one show, and time is up. What did you guys put?
I put Undeclared, and I'm going to be pissed if it's The Critic.
I also put Undeclared.
Well, both of you are the two that put Undeclared. Two put The Ben Stiller Show, Freaks and Geeks, and The Critic. I thought more people were going to go Freaks and Geeks, especially because I just asked a question about it. The correct answer, though, and it's amazing that it won an Emmy because it was so short-lived, it was The Ben Stiller Show. The Ben Stiller Show was created with Ben Stiller. They met at a concert, and along with Jeff Kahn. They put together in 1993. But they won the Emmy several months after the show had been canceled. So if you can imagine that fact, then, and I mean, that was where Andy Dick, Janine Garoppolo started on the Andy Dick show. And who else? Or
Bob
the Ben Stiller
Odenkirk.
show. Huh?
Bob Odenkirk.
Bob,
Better
yeah,
Call
it's like,
Saul.
there's one other
Oh,
person
that's
that was big on there. Bob Odenkirk. And it was all people that, like, basically got left Saturday Night Live or never got the call from Saturday Night Live and all went together and put this show on. And unfortunately, it didn't work. But with that, and look at that, Jana is your winner. Congratulations.
Ooh, good job, Jana.
Come from behind
That's
victory and taking out Zalman. Zalman's got enough free passes for Aero Dodge. But Jana, you and a friend are cordially invited to one of our next events. We'll shoot you an email when we have things going, and we'd love to have you out there and try combat archery for yourself. Thank you for playing our game. We have our schedule coming up. Barris's review of the House of Dragons, and also Colt's phrase of the week. But before that, we keep talking about Aero Dodge. This is what it is. So there you go. Archery, dodgeball, and paintball all mixed into one. Aero Dodge is coming soon. We are going to be having some free clinics available. We're also available for private events. Email us at playaerododge@gmail.com or reach out to us directly on social media at playaerododge. Very excited. We're going to have Nerf battles and more. So coming this winter. We're going to have some big news for you, that's for sure. Congratulations again to Jana for winning and Zalman taking the loss so gracefully. I saw putting in the comments, congratulating her as well. This week, if you want to feel like a winner, go to one of our live events, and let's start out with Barris. Why don't we go through this and let everybody know where you are training brains this week? You can find this full schedule at barratedentertainment.com as well.
Hey, starting tonight only, I will be in West Hartford at Plan B doing a Hot Fingers game tomorrow at, almost said the wrong place, at Parkville Market. It's a local. That game starts at 7:30. Get there for 7. I try to get there early too so we get the game started. Wednesday, you can see me down at Marble Tavern doing a Marble game by request of people that come down there. We had a good turnout last week. Also, Wednesday, you can see me doing another Brains and Brews game in Hartford at City Steam, and then this Thursday at Rooster Company in Newington.
Thank you very much, Barris. Yeah, we have over 50 games that you could go and train your brains at all across Connecticut. And Colt, you're a busy man, but your schedule is pretty normal this week. Where are you going to be hanging out?
I got a standard one. Well, I'm here now, so watch that again. And then on Tuesday, tomorrow night, you can come play Mixtape Match. That's music bingo, and we have cash on the line. If you play cash or Venmo, you can pay however you want, but you're going to win money. If you're feeling lucky, come by. It's Lucky Taco. It starts at 7. On Wednesday, this is going to be last chance to see me at Clocktown for the foreseeable future, so make sure you come by, play Hot Fingers at Clocktown Brewing. That's in Thomaston. And then on Thursday, Tomato Joe's, where we just love it. We always have a good time. Just come to Tomato Joe's, get some pizza.
Got to go there and get in the calzone zone at Tomato Joe's. It's got a great calzone. We are hiring, by the way, because we do have tons of new locations that we are starting up. Places are calling us left and right, and we can only get games going if we have awesome people on our team. So email me, Rob, at barratetrivia@gmail.com. If you'd like to get out there, we can provide you with equipment. We can provide you with all the tools needed. Really just need a laptop. If you don't have one, we can figure that out too. So barratetrivia@gmail.com. We are now hiring all across the state of Connecticut. And that being said, let's throw the schedule one more time because we have a lot of new locations that I wanted to give some shout outs to. Starting off with tonight, the One Wood Pub in East Hartford. That's Matt Corey. They used to own McKinnon's in downtown Hartford. His place in East Hartford at the East Hartford Golf Club. Lyman Orchard starts on the 18th of October with a Stranger Things theme game. We're brand new at Plan B in West Hartford. Timeout Sports Bar is coming back soon. Brewery Legitimus is going to be on Tuesdays. Husky's Tavern is new, and that's Hot Fingers Trivia. In Plantsville, Salty Dog Tavern starts next week. The return to Eli's on Whitney after a summer break and some other misfortunes comes next week, and Colt will be there. Lucky Taco in Vernon is going to be coming soon. And also, was there one more on there? Oh, yeah, Hops on the Hill is coming back in South Glastonbury. That will be Friday nights, and Kyle Hentz will be back as the host for that as well, who was hosting there last year. I think both of you guys have met Kyle. He came to the what is it? Which Brew Bash where we got? It was at the Rising Pint Brew Fest, and Kyle came out and helped with that. So we're excited to have Kyle back for these games. Our full updated schedule is available at barratedentertainment.com. And if you are a bar and you happen to be looking for trivia, we'll do our best. But again, we need people out there working for us. So call us up or email us, barratetrivia@gmail.com. All right, that's all I got for that. We do, though, have a review. We like to review things on this show quickly for those of you that are still watching and hanging out with us. And Barris has been really big into, I'm watching She-Hulk right now. I watched Andor, the first 2 episodes, and I was very impressed with Andor and Disney Plus. She-Hulk is, we were saying before we came on the show, possibly the best Marvel show that's come out on Disney.
Series, yeah.
The series itself, the writing is funny. It's all there. I shouldn't say the Hawkeye's really good. Hawkeye's more of a movie though. You know, it just continues going.
Yeah.
It's, Die Hard. Die Hard meets Home Alone, probably. But you're watching House of the Dragon. I only saw the first episode, but you've caught up with the first 5. So what do you got for us today?
All right. So for those who haven't seen House of the Dragon, let me give you a brief explanation. Let's throw this up there. No spoilers, guys. No spoilers. But there are some spoilers, but not really. I'm just going to briefly go over the history and stuff, where it's basically 200 years before everything that happens in Game of Thrones. So you have basically a Targaryen civil war, where you have Queen Alicent and Queen Rhaenyra fighting for the throne. Queen Alicent has a son. Who's this one? Her firstborn son with Viserys Targaryen. His name is Aegon Targaryen. We'll get to him in a minute. I want to talk about something that happened. A couple of things happened in the episode. So one thing that's very exciting about what they were doing, I read the books, the book, I should say, and the book reads like a history book, so it gives you just a quick overview of what happened without attention to details, kind of like how a real history book is. So they chronicle a lot of the history, and they change some things, and if you actually read the book, it's a lot of speculation on what happened or theories. So they verify it more when you actually watch the show. One thing they do really good in Game of Thrones, and they've done it in the original Game of Thrones, now they're doing the House of Dragons, is foreshadowing. And again, careful for spoilers. I'm going to just briefly touch on it, but if you haven't watched it, you don't really have context. So one of the spoilers is this lady right here. She is the first daughter born to Viserys and Alicent. Her name is Helena Targaryen. You see her there holding a millipede? I don't know what they're called. The ones with all the legs, and they're really creepy, and they're about as big as snakes. So she's talking about it while she's holding it, and she has kind of like a whole premonition where she's just talking, and her brother is in the background talking about getting a dragon because he hasn't had a dragon yet. And she even says, you'll have to lose an eye for it. And spoiler alert, that's kind of what happens because, in all the previews, you see one guy with one eye. We just don't know exactly when it happens. But my guess is going to be the next episode. So that's just a small taste of what I wanted to talk about. And also, this guy right here. This is supposed to be the next king, according to Alicent. It's Aegon Targaryen, Aegon II, because the original Aegon is the one that conquered the 7 kingdoms. Aegon here had a very visceral scene. I'm not going to give any spoilers of that, but when you watch it, you'll notice some windows, the same window you may have seen in Game of Thrones, that somebody jumped out and committed suicide in. But what he does in this window is a whole other ballgame. But another thing about this character, he is supposed to be the future king. He doesn't want to be, which they don't really talk about in the books, but his mother is telling him, I'm forcing this on you, you're going to be. And that's pretty much all I'm going to talk about. That, and do you know who this is? His real name is Ty Tennant. His father is David Tennant, who is also a doctor, and Doctor Who, rather. And Matt Smith, who's also a Doctor Who. So it's kind of fun that they just have little Doctor Who connections in here. I don't even watch Doctor Who.
Yeah, well, David Tennant, I don't watch Doctor Who, but I know him from Jessica Jones. He's the Purple Man.
Yeah, he's a Purple Man. And also Harry Potter. He's in Harry Potter.
Sure, I don't know. I don't know.
I can't remember what the name was.
I wouldn't be doing well in the Harry Potter theme games that we're having Cole got it first this week at Hop Knot and Olives and Oil, where costumes will be awarded prizes or points. There you go. All right. Well, House of Dragon, we got to watch it. I can watch it because you so graciously gifted me access to your HBO Max account.
That's right.
So I appreciate that. I just don't know where I can stream the new episodes of Rick and Morty. Does anybody know that?
I am trying to figure it out. Yeah, the first one's always on YouTube. They do that purposely.
If you don't, it's Rick and Morty are geniuses. The people that created it, Dan Harmon or whatever. The fact that it plays on Adult Swim, but then you have to literally pay for it to see the episodes before it even goes out on streaming or Adult Swim site or anything.
And even better that they actually have Rick and Morty commercials with Wendy's that are like entirely like they make. Which because you kind of watching the show
commercials. Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So much damn money. All right, thank you very much, Barris, and thank you to everybody watching. This is Bar Rated Entertainment Live. We did our Judd Apatow show. If you missed it, go back and watch it and take the quiz for yourself. Thank you for hanging out. And before we go anywhere, we have to do a final thing of this show. It's the Phrase of the Week.
Oh man. Phrase of the week. So this is how we end the show with a little phrase we give you, which is useful to you if you go to our live games, which we've told you to schedule a bunch. You go to barratedentertainment.com. You can find it there. So go to a show now, because you'll have an advantage once you unscramble this phrase, and not only scrambling the words, which you have to do individually, you have to unscramble the order. But I'm going to do something special. Because October is included in this week, we're going to do this for the whole month. As you guys can see at the top, horror edition.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going to throw in some horror phrases, maybe from a movie, maybe just a general spooky season phrase, but that's going to be a hit.
I know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I figured it out. If I figured it out, then it's not that hard, because I'm dyslexic.
That's what she said.
Okay, well, we can work up to it. We got the whole month, whole month of horror edition.
Whatever. Hey, just as long as people are coming on here, leave a like on this video if you can. It definitely helps out. Tell your friends, and I can give a little teaser. I think I talked to Colt already about this. I don't think Barris I've told you yet, but there is in the works for a new program that we're looking to put together from Bar Rated Entertainment. And not that we're going to stop this one, but it will be more of a podcast form. So no video, all audio, sort of like we did before. We'll still do this weekly update, but if we cross all the T's and dot all the I's, then we should have something else that I'm kind of excited for. It's a little bit different than some of the broadcasting that I've done in the past, and I'm giving the reins and the driver's seat to somebody that is semi out of their mind. So we're going to see how that all works out. I actually have a meeting about it this evening, so we'll see. Yeah, what comes through with that. It should be if it's what he's telling me it's going to be. It'll be a lot of fun. So, stay tuned for that. Again, thank you for joining us. This is Bar Rated Entertainment. BarRatedEntertainment.com, AeroDodge. Play AeroDodge.com. And just make sure you follow us and do all that. You guys got any last words for anybody? Any plugs?
No.
Nope.
I have to watch
nothing.
House of the Dragon and see that beautiful
Yeah, you
thing
do.
there. Yeah.
No, you have to see the window. The window scene is what you have to watch. And, be safe. Anybody that's in the Florida and Tampa area, be safe because it's a hurricane.
Yeah. Be safe for people down there. Actually, I do have some friends on the East Coast, so the West Coast of Florida. Be safe out there, and just be kind to everybody. Don't forget to stay near your cats and dogs. Tip your bartenders. Never cross the streams. We'll see you next time. Peace and love. We're Bar Rated Entertainment, and we do our thing, and we don't really care about that guy who I'm talking to. We care about you, but not that other person. We do whatever you want to do. Okay. We're gonna just watch the schedule of that other guy, and we'll see how much we care about. Bye.
We're going to have some fun. We're calling it Hot Fingers Trivia now, because you got to answer quickly for more points.
Yeah, if you've played the game here before, which it's nice to see a lot of familiar faces, welcome back. No sheets, no pens for tonight. We are playing a game on our phone. Hot Fingers!
Customer
24. This is the final question in this round. Get yourself a few minutes to go grab some more brews. Hit the roast if you need to.